Hey, so I set a budget for myself when I went shopping, and if you've watched the previous two videos, you know I went shopping to buy some groceries. So I set a budget for myself of $50, and my items came to $77. So I did put a couple things back. Um, I put back the sprouted bread, the Terra chips, mm, the Just Egg. I don't remember what else. Oh, the plant-based turkey and the plant-based cheese. I think that may be it. Because I didn't necessarily need those. I just wanted them. I really went in there for the stuff from my smoothie. The tortilla chips because I made some chickpeas, and so I'm gonna turn the chickpeas into hummus. And so I wanted some chips for my hummus. And yeah, I'm thankful that I was able to get what I got. Um, and you know, I could always go back and get those items later if I want to. But I kept all my frozen fruit, my frozen veggies, my bananas, my walnuts, because I can always make walnut milk, with my walnuts. And I can use my walnuts as a snack. I have my tomatoes, I have my salad. And yeah, that's good. Those things are good. And, sometimes you have to ask yourself, is it something that you want or if it's something that you need? And it's okay if you have to, maybe not get some of the things that you want. Because again, I did have a budget. So I ended up spending $59 and some change. So I went over, I still a little bit by $9. And so my max, so I wanted to spend 50, but my max was 60. So I just brought the bill under 60. Which was like 59.77 or something like that. Which again is fine. I don't mind going $10 over. But really that would have been $27 over. And sometimes you just have to make those sacrifices. And it's okay. Shopping on a budget, if you have a specific budget, especially if you're looking to save for something, you have to live within those means or within that budget. We don't always have to live above our means. Who are we trying to impress? I was at the grocery store to get food to make sure that, I can sustain, my nutrition levels because I do work two jobs. And it is time to, the beginning of the month. And, things are due. So, you have to ask yourself sometimes what's important. And it's part of life. Some people couldn't imagine being in that type of position, And it does feel good when you could just go to the grocery store, buy whatever you want, and not even have to think about it. I've been in those situations as well. But right now, at this point in time, that's not one of those situations. So I had to make choices. And life is about choices. So you can, make it more challenging for yourself, or you could just say, you know what? This is not what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to do the right thing because it's the right thing and leave the rest behind. So I'm thankful and grateful and satisfied with my purchase. I'm thankful that I was able to get some groceries so that I can bring lunch or snack. I work early morning hours, so by the time I get off, I can just come home. I don't necessarily have to bring lunch, but I can bring a little snack just to hold me over. Or I can have something before I leave the house, like a smoothie. So that's good. Pineapple is good for those digestive juices, and the peaches are good for your potassium levels. They had fresh papaya, and I almost started to get the fresh papaya because papaya and peach, they're both really good for those potassium levels. And I learned that when I was fasting because my potassium and magnesium levels went really low from me not eating for a couple months. Because I did fast for over 60 days. I was going for 90, but my body wasn't trying to hear it. I started having heart palpitations and and whatever the symptoms are associated with low potassium and low magnesium. I couldn't remember everything that was going on, but I know that I was having heart palpitations, which meant my electrolytes were low. I wasn't drinking enough coconut oil. There is a farmer's market. It's like 30 minutes out though, and I can get the fresh young coconut water. And it's like $30 for a half gallon. And like I said, it's like 30 minutes away, which I didn't mind spending the money, because it was good for my body, but it was getting out there to get the coconut milk that was the problem. And then there's a grocery store maybe 15, 20 minutes away from here. But sometimes the young fresh coconut is not young and fresh because it has already started to turn pink on the inside, which it still tastes good, but some of the nutritional value has been lost because it's been transported and sitting in the store for a while. And so I prefer to have it when it's fresh, when it's still clear or white in color, and I can still get most of the medicinal benefits. What I may do is go back out there because now I have a way to open up my my coconut. I have a coconut opener. And so I may go back out there and just buy the fresh coconut myself. Um, and then open them and have some glass jars and just put those in my jars. Because that's what I did with the other ones. But again, they were already pink. Which again is fine because that's a natural occurring process of the coconut water. But I would rather have it when it's fresh and not about to change colors or it hasn't already changed colors. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. As always, I love y'all. And I just wanted to talk about shopping on a budget. Staying within your means, living within your means. Um, doing your best not to eat out and, making healthier choices. All right, my phone is getting hot, so it's going to cut off later.